Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now, first things first, I need to apologise for this lighting because it's pretty bad. It's dark out and the only lighting I have currently is the bedroom light, so this is why it looks like this. But of course, this video is going to be my predicted lineup for the Wolves game tomorrow. Funny enough, even after everything that's happened over the past few days, including the Chelsea game, I'm excited to see Tottenham play again. And you'd think with all the injuries we've got, which we're going to talk about, that I wouldn't be as excited. But you know what? I feel like it is what it is, you know. We'll just have to see how it goes. Yes, we have a hella injuries. But, you know, I'm still excited. You know, I still think we can go there and win. Do you know what I mean? So, it's not all doom and gloom because, yeah, we just need to go with a positive mindset and just, it is what it is. Every team gets injuries, and yes, these are really significant injuries for Tottenham, but we just have to deal with it, and I'm not going to sit and complain about injuries. So, yeah. So, talk about injuries. Obviously, Madison's now out until, like, the new year. Obviously, his ankle injury that he got against Chelsea was worse than originally thought, so he's out for, like, 3 months-ish. Potentially, and Van de Ven obviously as well. He doesn't require surgery, so it's not like too bad, but the fact that he's going to be missing in like till like the new year as well is really significant obviously. And obviously Richarlison is going to have it like 4 weeks out, so it's not too bad because we've got the international break after this game, so it's like 2 weeks, and then he'll probably miss 2 games, which is pretty very messy. But just we've just been not even including suspensions. We're gonna have so many players missing tomorrow. I think it was like 10 or something like that, and that's from like the whole squad. Like we had injuries to earlier players early in the season, but our injury list is really growing, and it's just I swear with Spurs, you know, teams get injuries throughout the season, but ours always seems to be a lot happened in one game. 2 major injuries, 2 suspensions, and it's just like ridiculous. Obviously, Romero and Udogie are not available for this game. Udogie's facing his 1 ban suspension, and Romero's got to face 3 games out, so this is his first one, and then yeah. Oh god. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know though. Let me know in the comments below what your predicted lineup is. And yeah, so obviously starting with goal, Vicario. Who else? Obviously Ben Davies is back, so I'm going to put Ben Davies as left back. Obviously with Udogie out, suspending for this 1 month suspension. With Ben Davies back, I would put him left back. Right back, Porro's already said see you tomorrow with like the picture of like the game, like, so he's fit. So Porro right back. Obviously now here comes the centre backs. Now this is gonna be interesting because obviously Dyer's probably the only, well, apart from like Ben Davies as well, because he used both left back, but I'll put left back, protecting left back. So centre backs, reluctantly I feel like Ange will start Dyer just because he's like, yes, he's like, he made mistakes, like a lot of them, but I feel like it's because he's more like experienced, so I feel like Ange will put Dyer in there. And the next one's interesting because if Ben Davies wasn't fit, Emerson would have to play left back, and I was going to put Phillips in next to Dyer. But now that Ben Davies is fit, I feel like Emerson will be the second centre back, so that'll be a back line of Vicario and goal, right back Porro, left back Ben Davies, and then the centre backs will be Dyer and Emerson. Now Emerson defensively, I rate him. We just need their like ball playing abilities to be good because we play out from the back, and we just need the passing to be good. And there's going to be a big difference because it's usually Romero and Van de Ven there, so it's probably noticeable. They need to have a game of their lives, honestly. But you know, it being for 1 game so far, and we just take it 1 game at a time. 1 game at a time. Still not changing from that. It'll be 1 game at a time. So yeah, that's the back. That would be back line. Going into midfield, I'm sticking like Bissouma, Sarr, and attacking midfielder. With Madison out, Lo Celso probably will get a start. And obviously he has his like injury concerns because he's always like seems to be not be able to stay fit. And Bentancur, I would not like, he's not ready to start. I wouldn't say he's ready to start a football game. So Lo Celso, so midfield three of Bissouma, Sarr and Lo Celso. Lo Celso's good, you know, he's a good player and he's got some quality. So obviously he doesn't replace Maddison like for like, but I mean like for like in the terms of quality, because I feel like Maddison's just up there and Lo Celso just, I don't know what it is. He hasn't really performed that well when he's played, so like I'm worried about that. But yeah, we're gonna go with that. And then up on the right hand side, obviously Kulusevski, he's been performing really well and stick with him. Left has to be Johnson. Like, he's been really unlucky with like the times he has played. He's had like one of the injuries and he had to come off because we had to play sent off. But Johnson was really playing well against Chelsea and they were really struggling and he was like a threat to them. So I'm excited to see what Johnson can do against his Wolves side. And obviously up top Son. So let me run through that lineup with you guys just one more time. So Vicario in goal, left back Davies, right back Porro, with the two centre backs being Dyer and Emerson. Midfield three of Bissouma, Sarr and Lo Celso. Kulusevski on the right, Johnson on the left, and then Son through in the middle. Let's just say I'm going into this game like I'm excited just because it's like I just enjoy seeing Tottenham play. Like we know that regardless of who's playing, the star's going to be the same and I'm going to be set up the same way. And I just feel like we need to go into this game with just like a positive mindset, because if we go in with like a negative mindset thinking, oh, we're not going to do anything, it's just going to be really depressing. Obviously the injuries we have now, like before and now, is like can't comprehend them because it just always seems to happen at the same time, you know. And Van der Ven and Maddison are such important players to this team that it's like having them out, we don't know what's going to be like. We don't know how the teams will perform. Like we don't really know, and we'll find out tomorrow. And if we can get the win and still, you know, have the same sort of attacking wise we do prior to the Chelsea game, then I feel like we're going to be okay. But obviously we have so many big games coming up, and like loads of games, especially December. I feel like we have 7 games in December and it's just couldn't come up worse a time. But yeah, so that is my predicted lineup. Be sure to let me know in the comments below what your predicted lineup is. And yeah, so score prediction, god, I hate giving score prediction. I'm gonna go with a 2-1 to Spurs. Yeah, a 2-1. I feel like it's gonna be a tight game. Obviously Wolves do have their injuries as well. The one thing that worries me is like them countering on us, because we don't have the quickest back, like the Dyer and Emerson aren't like the quickest of players. So that kind of does worry me if we lose the ball in transition and like they counter on us and we have to run to get back, like they're not gonna be quick enough, because we know Dyer's not the quickest, and Emerson, I don't really know what his pace is like, but it could be faster than Dyer, it could be, but that's kind of the only thing that worries me is like the pace of our centre backs, because they're not fast. And Wolves have got some like really good players up top, so it's like the only thing I want to avoid us doing is giving the ball away in silly positions, because we don't need that. If we can keep calm possession of the ball, pass it around as well as we can with the players we have, you know, still offer like loads of threat up top and like score goals, this could be a high scoring game. Like I don't know, like with our defence, who knows what's going to happen. With Wolves, obviously Wolves beat Man City, and since it's away, like our home form hasn't been as good as our away form, so that I don't know what that lead to anything, but we'll see. But yeah, that's my predicted lineup. My score prediction is 2-1 to Spurs. Let me know down below your score prediction, how you're feeling coming into this game. Obviously with the injuries, probably not great, but I'm gonna stick with my positive mindset and think that we can get a result. And obviously because Tottenham are playing first, so it's a 12:30 kickoff. If we win, Tottenham go back at the top of the Premier League. And I feel like it'll really be good. That would be good incentive. And I feel like we're gonna really see what the players are gonna be like, and see what the team is made of, and see what Ange can do with these injuries. If we can still stay competitive and still have similar form to what we have, obviously I don't think we're going to go into these these fixtures coming up and win, draw, win, draw. Like, I feel like it's going to be a lot different compared to the first 11 games. But I still think top 4 has to be the target. And even with injuries, we have to still, you know, go for it. Still taking it one game at a time. And just to hope that we can, you know, keep up some decent form and still be around here and there come towards when our players start returning, because it's gonna be like January, and then January at the earliest. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how it all plays out. But in saying that, I'm still excited about the game tomorrow. Obviously there's a bit of nerves. I know there's always nerves when it comes to Tottenham, do you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens, but I still think we have enough quality on that pitch to, you know, be a threat and score goals. And obviously Madison was a huge part of that prior to like his injury and everything, so we'll see. But I still have faith in Ange and the squad, and I feel like if there's any manager that you need within this time, it's Ange, because he just instills that confidence and belief in you that you can go out there and win. But yeah, I'll see you guys. I won't, well, because I won't be doing my live watch along tomorrow, so I'll be watching the game in the car, because obviously I have work, so I won't be able to do my live watch along. But match review and player ratings will be following after that. I'm gonna try and get them up for Sunday. Maybe it might be Sunday, and it might be Monday. Like, I don't know yet, but they will be up. But yeah, that is everything. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys Sunday or Monday. Bye, guys.